Do you find that HSAs and FSAs are easy to work with? They've seemed to have gotten a lot more complicated over the years.
They are a lot more complicated because a lot more people are offering them, banks and investment services. So there's lots of different places you can get them.
Hmm.
Um, but as far as using them, I have not had problems using them. You just need to keep track of your medical expenses because it can be a tax issue if you don't report it correctly on your tax return. The nice
Okay.
thing about them is as long as you're using it for medical expenses, you may know this, but all the growth that they have in that account is never taxed. It's kind of like a Roth. It grows tax-free as long as you use it for medical. But that's a great tool to use.
And the difference between an HSA and an FSA is that FSAs don't roll over, right? You
Correct.
have to use everything by the end of the year, but an HSA will often last a bit longer. Do I have that right?
Yeah, it's correct. There's one chain of advice that some people recommend is if you're contributing to a Roth every year and want to save more for retirement, also max out an HSA because it is also growing tax-free. And so then in retirement, you can pull that out for your health insurance or medical expenses, again, tax-free. So yes, it accumulates and grows until you're ready to pull it out.
Yeah, those are great ideas for, say you get a chunk of money that you weren't expecting,
Right.
to be able to put it somewhere where, say for Christmas, somebody is doing some
Right.
estate planning and giving everybody $9,999 to pay down
Yeah.
their extra cash. And you're like, oh, where should I put this? Sounds like an HSA might be a pretty good idea, but what are the maximums for
Yeah,
HSAs?
there's some maximums and there's some limitations. And so you have to
Okay.
be in a high deductible medical plan. So that rules some people out. Some of the businesses, you're not in a high deductible plan. The family maximum right now is $7,100 a year. If you're over 55, it can be $8,100 a year. And actually, I do not have the individual one in front of me. I believe it's 4,600, but I'm not positive. It's less.